Окей. Ничего у нас недоступно. Ладно.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Так. Вел.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Я сваливаю. Так.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Режим, звук, графика. А черно-белый можно включить, да? Знаешь.
Look at this junk.
Это что такое, не улика?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Разбирать чужой мусор он не нанимался, да?
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Чего он не бегает? Так, звон колокольчиками.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Пятно крови,
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Куда пойдем? Так, ну вот, улики. Так, пятно крови, место преступления. Пятно крови на дверях и на столе. Нам бы туда зайти, конечно. Пистолет.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Только не сломись. На крышу вылезть. А как?
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Мне кажется, как темновато сегодня.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Тихо ты.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet? I don't even want to think about what that smell is. Probably dope needles around here as well.
Так, еще темнее. Ладно, вот так оставим. Так. Опа. Пистолет. Используйте локосись, притащить палец, чтобы взаимодействовать с предметом.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Все патроны.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
А, точно, два, да.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Что-то больше нет, ничего. Зачем они вот пушку бросают, непонятно.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Так, сейчас что? Где совершено преступление?
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Wake up, Cole.
Я не сплю. Ясно, почему он не бегает. Ну-ка, если управление посмотреть. Настройки. Управление. Высоко поставить. Чувствительность, да, так и будет. Как темно. Куда нам сесть? Так, это где-то. А карта-то где? Куда нам ехать-то надо? Куда нам ехать-то, если вот здесь он, да? Этот магаз где? Так. Я так и не понял. Флажок-то здесь. Так он сказал. Так, пятна. Так, стоп. Револьвер. Место преступления. Вооружение магазин, во, точно. Отдых место, во. Все, я понял. Нормально все. Не шуми. Так, это уже снег, значит. Ручника. Тихо. Беспечный вздох. Какие тормоза здесь медленные. Еще медленнее, чем я. Самый прикол, почему здесь? Ну-ка, допустим, я вот так. Оружейный магазин. Только стоит, да? Так, что тут у нас? Недалеко будет магазин. Централ Ганс. Где наши пончики? Мы же копы.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Заказы.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
О чем сказал-то? Так, улики. Так. Серийный номер. Никелированный перламутровая рукоять. Перламутровая рукоять. Так, а номер какой? С-71-893. Перламутровая рукоять. Уже номер забыл. Перламутровая рукоять. Так. Природный никель. Перламутровая рукоять. Ты? 70, да, вот он.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Да.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Это было опасное дело. Мы смогли подстрелить на каждом углу. Но мы решили поймать преступника. И поехали ночью.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Нам надо на мост, да? А вот вообще нормально. Ну, как в GTA. Ох, 10 штук не сделано, как она. Так, ну вот, допустим, я хочу сюда попасть, и мне место назначения. А пути нету. Тут плохо. GPS или как он? Так, приехали. Квартира Шредера, 10:56 вечера. Мы с напарником были настроены решительно. Но нас могли сбить. Куда ты? Ты не видишь коп? Ну, дурак. Золотую бочку можно войти. Так, смотрим.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Шредер, вторая. Третья. Откройте, полиция!
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Ты нормальный? А как бить-то?
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
That was a very...
Ты как? Нормально? Люкс? Опа! Давай. Оп! Уклон, двоечка. Пошла. Из колена.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
Нападение на полицейских — это тяжкое преступление.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Так, если вы попадаете на место преступления, другое важное место, начинает тщательный прочес места по предмету наличия. Так, тут ничего. Лупа указывает.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Doesn't tell me anything.
Мусор. В мусоре ничего нет.
Seems irrelevant.
Кто-то пил. Okay.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Да понятно, что не все. Нам нужны улики. Так, тут что?
Help me out.
Got this, jackass. Don't worry. You search around.
Так, сколько у него тут бутылок-то?
Not much help.
Сложная работа все-таки копом. Сумка. Вот. Сумка, как взять? Так, этот боксом занимался еще, надо дружить, да? О, книжка. Yes. Ну-ка. Арти Розенберг 4. 9, 46, 50. Саммерс. Каплан 26, 10, 46, 20. F. Гриб. Что это такое? Перевернуть страницу. Долгие. Кибоду. Фредди Уоллес. Ишевский.
List of names and a series of numbers.
Серии цифр в книжке.
Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Есть.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
А что-то книжку-то бросил.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Не хотели воевать.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings
Надо
and
учтово с ним сидеть. Один с пиками, другой
Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam on route.
задержать грабителей. Это я всегда. Эй, нюхай, собаки, а глаз, как ворова.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Ах, вы ублюдки. Вам конец, вы знаете? Чтобы достать оружие. Ну все. Готов.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Почему не бегает?
Why is nobody covering me? LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
Copper. Coming closer, we'll cut you in half.
Stay down.
Никто не увидел. Кто там кидается? Я ж тебе в голову должен был попасть. Секунду. Каша. Так. И 100 меган стреляет.
That's it? We got them all?
Разукрасим мир красным.
I think we got him, Cole. Should be all clear.
А как ружье взять?
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Надежный напарник.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Future.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
А, вот. Все, тебе конец. Выстрелить тебе в ногу. Стой!
Bowers, hold it right there.
Лысый ублюдок.
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire. Don't want to do this, Wendell.
Погоня, это же мое.
Get down from there right now.
Иди сюда.
Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me.
Ах ты.
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it.
Иди сюда, я тебе говорю.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Ну все, конец тебе. Я сейчас поймаю.
I've done my time.
Че, будем
It's
драться?
over, Bowers.
Ну,
You
стой,
assholes already
трус.
screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Ах ты!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Ты уверен, что хочешь этого?
Come on.
На. Top guy.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Да, легкой атлетикой я занимался. Фигурным плаванием.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This is one goal.
Спешу на помощь.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make
Все
it quick,
разойдитесь,
people.
ничего не происходит, правильно?
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight. A crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Банк Аркадий. Имя Галета, адрес собранный. Товар чуть $52. Так, что у нас тут еще можно смотреть? Симпатичный. Оп, ничего. Так, куда еще можно заглянуть?
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Тщательно.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Так, вот тут женщина, ну-ка, о чем-то
Can
видела?
I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different? How dare you accuse me of lying? God, I think you're horrible.
A man is dead, Miss Galleta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Как ты мог?
I doubt it.
Какие имеют? Больше со мной разговаривать не буду. Стоп, он там что-то вроде моргнул.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Так, что видно?
All these cops. Gotta be something big, right?
Ты, может, что-нибудь видел?
I thought this was such a nice area.
С другой стороны, там никто ничего не видел.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Что тут за ездаки такие?
So you're the first in this family born without a tail.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full roof.
Куда поедем? Куда ты едешь? Не видишь, тут полицейское дело.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Недалеко.
Look, that's the latest thing.
Officer, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
А, вот, и в ювелирку тут как раз ходил. Где моя тачка-то? Эдгаром Коулом. Виден Хартфорд 2.36 дня.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Yes.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Это он.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu, get back here!
She wants a 5-star. Goddamn.
Goddamn!
Too late, Kalu!
Heaven, someone! Please!
Ну стой.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Ну стой, Калу. Блин, ускоряется. Ты что там, горох поел, что ли? Ну-ка стой.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
О чем вот они думают? Стреляют
The
из
case that
своего
makes you,
кистика
and the case
и
that
выкидывают
breaks you.
его рядом с
The one you
ним.
never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night.
Что так убивает?
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative.
Далеко пойду.
How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good.
Допрос, это же
The
майор.
evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Перестрелка.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Блин, надо было
You
плохого
disappoint me,
купить.
Cole Phelps.
Да я сам
Get back in there and
все
raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy!
I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you.
Опять неправильно. Да что такое?
I want my lawyer.
А где эта бумага-то?
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Меня опять там отругают. Вот это тупость. Ну я с деревни. Шо вы хотите?
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession.
Господи.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Я так и не могу понять, а где у меня эта штука-то? Перестрелка. Где эта бумага?
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
Не взял, а надо было взять.
I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Так, ну это понятно, ладно.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebushes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
А что тогда сделал? Обвинил его? Давай еще раз.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Полицейская академия.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dressed like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Так, и смотреть, да?
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I say we bust in there.
Has that just been paid look about it?
Hey! Fuck you!
What are you?
Тихо тут.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat, and now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
And let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Ну-ка. Здесь что?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Не переживайте. Сейчас мы... Вон он.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
worry. You can still catch him.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on? Every man for himself.
Быстро бежишь как, а? Ты что думал? Просто так, что ли? Раскрыто. Они что думали, я за ним бегать, что ли, буду? Убил и все. И не паришься. Ну что ты, садись. Будешь садиться, нет? Situation. Begging. Так, сейчас мы тут.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Так, ну что тут у вас?
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
А мог его взять живым, да? Ну, видишь. В костюме бегать это такое себе.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Так. Так, а вот тут у нас что такое? Интуицию нет, я не буду. Люди, улитки. Что тут такое? Так. Фотка.
Happier times, I guess.
Женат.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Так, очки. Стоп. Ближе, ну там что-то написано. Нет, просто название. Ладно. Так, что у нас тут? Сколько красного.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Много крови. Такое ощущение, что потрошили как будто. Так, в багажнике что? Ага, ключ. Ключ.
Optimistic, Cole.
Так, а тут что? Бойня Риверсдейл. Получатель Ф. Морган. Одна свинья, $3.20.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Doc?
Doc?
Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Так, а тут ничего у нас нет. Так. Оп.
I don't think so.
Есть в кармане пачка сигарет. Значит, все не так уж плохо на сегодняшний день. Так, аккуратно пачка. Так, есть здесь что-нибудь еще? О. Так.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Да, для удара таким тупым предметом слишком. А еще какие-нибудь улики? Так, давайте пообщаемся с тобой.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Так.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Так, айда, поехали.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
This is the place.
А, не то. Так. Место. Дом Блэка. Блэк Айпис. Давай. Ну-ка. Давай-ка ты сядешь за руль сам.
You can drive.
Да. А я буду сидеть и наслаждаться. Давай. Оп. Во. Ты что тут ездить? Так.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Так, погодь. Дай-ка я смотрюсь. Что-нибудь есть? Оп. Нажался.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Не поможет в расследовании? Как так? Это поможет? Тоже не поможет.
Where you going, Phelps? This is the place.
О.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Так, да?
That can't be right.
Не так. Ну-ка. О, точно сюда. Угу. Опа.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
А, трубочки-то не хватает. Так. Цветочки. Что тут, сыроежка? Так, птички поют. Так, ну что, пойдем постучимся? Вроде полиция.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Margaret Black. Так, секунду.
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Наркотики колешь?
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Ладно. Так, это у нас
No good to me.
Перчатки.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Я тоже не думаю, как это связано.
Junk.
Хлам. А нож?
Incidental.
Совпадение, да. Так, спички. Опа.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Угу. Давай звякнем.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
Спасибо. Так. Смотреть бар. Тут что нашел? И тут тоже. Оп. Так, что тут у нас? Инстахит, Эдриан Блэк.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago. I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit, knowing how they would use the parts.
Ладно. Тут что можно найти? Чё нашел? Очков тут нет, да?
This must be Adrian's.
Стензел. Опа.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Да. Все интересней и интересней. В ящик можно заглянуть? Не-не-не. И тут опять, да? Завсегдатый бара. Какая-то коробка, блин. Нет? Нет.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Чё, не спали они вместе, получается, да? Так, ладно.
Nothing significant.
Ничего особенного, на это точно.
Don't think this is anything.
И самолетики.
Don't think this is going to help us.
Корзиночки. Так, а тут что у нас?
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! Adrian?
Do you think you could answer some questions now, Mrs. Black?
Of course. However I can help.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Переживает.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Так, спички, да.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
4 из 5, блин. Что-то я не задал, да? Но она себя вроде нормально ведет, такая. Не на измене. В бар сгоняем. Дорогая, я в бар.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Могу тебе только в репу дать. Так.
You looking for someone?
Damn it,
You know
all, I
Frank
asked them to
Morgan?
hold the mayo.
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Одиночество у стенки.
Boy, that steak has seen better days.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Блин, надо было быть хорошим, но... Все просрали. Я знал, что ты непрост.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Почему так вот нельзя было просто раз кнопку нажал и все? Ты держишь.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Так, кажется, ты уже приехал, да? Так.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet?
Intuition.
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Так, Морган, второй.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Первый, четвертый.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. Get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD! Give yourself up now!
Опять.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
А ну-ка, стой.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Какой прыткий, а?
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Три не нашел, да? И три вопроса. Городу 20-ку. Понятно, надо было нажать, да?
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Так. Mr. Phillips.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary.
Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Упс. Карта такая маленькая. Голуби.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Mm-hmm. Бита.
Circumstantial.
Быстрее ничего нет. Ладно.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Номера украли. Ясно. Колесо.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Инсценировка? Или просто не профи?
Empty.
И запаски нет. Ха.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Угу. Аргентина. Какая боль. Что нашел?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Почему не относится? Меня хотели пустить по ложному следу. Трусняк. Все в порядке, так. Что тут у нас еще есть? Так, где там что-то нашел? Где ты смотришь? Что тут есть? Ключ. Собственность компании «Братья Дьюи».
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Угу. Так, где там он где-то сидит? Ладно.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Mm-hmm.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Did you see them take anything else?
Nope, I don't think so.
That's enough for now. Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Коммутатор.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanic's workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks, man.
Так, а что у нас тут есть места? Что, поехали? Что-то дед нам соврал. Ничего не сняли. Че он там встал-то? Ты чего? Быстрее.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Преступление.
333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call.
11K, your help call is a glow blown in jewelry. 333 South Main Street. It's code 3.
Расходимся. Здесь я не смогу проехать. Кто там? Стреляй!
We got a hold-up gun sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go on through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Через черный ход.
Let's go. By the back.
Давай попробуем. Заложников-то не убить. Полицейский ранен. Сколько же в него надо было пуль-то выпустить? Сечка, блин. Так, ладно. Что если его попробовать взять живым?
333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
What's the situation?
We got a hold-up gun sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go on through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Так, а как он бьет? Нет, только стреляет, да? Ладно, не будем убивать.
What are we waiting for?
Ничего не ждем, сейчас все сделаем. Не в ту дверь. О, вот так мне надо.
Surrender now or I will use deadly force. Stay down.
Что там, бронированный, что ли? Есть. Ладно. Давай.
Stay in cover.
Высовывайся.
You're clear. Go.
Задержать грабителей.
Quick, up the stairs. Get after him.
Так, а как ружье взять у него? Так, давай-ка, вот другое дело.
So what next?
Так, секунду. А, застрял. Заложника убили, что ли?
Put the weapon down now.
Car 11K, I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe loan and jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. And notify my supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe jewelry and loan.
Так. Места, куда мы едем тогда? Вот сюда. Найдена достопримечательность. Меч правосудия. А, я его просто нашел. Вот 3. Едем. Так, не доведем до этой мастерской. Фиксим. Огородный проем.
Oh, unbelievable.
Нормально. Упс, еще минус 20 городу. Он был хорошим полицейским, но он был очень плохим водителем. Бобо. Так, что тут у нас?
Finally, we're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
Надеюсь.
LAPD, drop your weapons! How long do you think you can hold out?
Смотри. Их там стреляют.
Keep moving.
Я вам устрою кровавую баню сейчас здесь. Еще один. Они сражались за родину.
Throw out the guns.
Убили в спину. Вот сволочи. Обошли. Пока я оружие менял. Вот так бы я им, конечно, навещевал. Сейчас я приеду.
Finally, we're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street gang and the Diamond Street gang.
Дробовик
Mexican
не
kids with
надо,
nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
Надеюсь.
LAPD, drop your weapon. How long do you think you can hold out?
Идет. Не, вон он. Получил. О! Ты что ж, своего-то убил? Да, нельзя, значит, все понял. Ну, с третьей попытки-то мы сможем. Куда он вперед вышел? То прям стояли там. Щет. Куда ты тут бежишь-то? Не видишь? Полицейское дело.
Starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street gang and the Diamond Street gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit!
Сейчас
Hope you
сделаем.
brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
Не бзди. Копа убили. Воюем, одного грохнули. Шапку сбили. Где там этот автоматчик-то?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist. You're fucking
Да куда ты там выбегает? Так, автоматы есть? Пистолеты, пулеметы.
Weapons on the ground now.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Раненые. Они убиты, они ранены. Давай, поехали. Нефиг тут вылазить. crying. Do, 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 do. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Вот они, да? Братья Дьюи.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Follow me. Ну давай. Выясним это.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
Двух
You
нет.
sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Так. Угу. А, нет, вот здесь.
That's not right. One left.
Одного не хватает.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Украден гаечный ключ. Ну-ка, дружок.
Maybe if... No. Nope.
Номера.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Стоп. Почему нет-то? Ну, блин. Может, они?
Probably nothing.
Так, ну-ка, иди сюда найти. Вот номера.
What do you think?
We'll need a full statement from Dewey to put in our report.
Мы что-то не нашли? Как вот с этим пообщаться? Или он там уже все готов?
Any ideas?
We'll need a full statement from Dewey to put in our report.
Ну, надо взять показания для отчета. А где он? А показания-то как взять? У тебя? Опа. Здрасте.
Mr. Dewey sees me talking to you. He's going to dock my pay.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Ну-ка.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
You're lying. You got him holed up somewhere.
I'm having nothing to do with that kid. You can't prove any different. That kid's temper's like a time bomb. I want nothing more to do with him or you.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Ладно. Это через что это там? Перешагнул два вопроса не так.
That's the guy from the papers. Saw that.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Gabriel Delgado.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common-law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Send back to the empty lot.
Goddamn Harry.
Так, а мог нам это что-нибудь сказать стопудово, но мы обосратушки.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Стрельба, говорите? Нет нам покоя, ну-ка. Едем, едем.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help.
Ты там так палит-то.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose it. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Ну-ка.
War zone.
Да ее не туда. Что так забегал-то? Так, это поманили, да? Господи, он его убьет сейчас.
Put the weapon down now. 11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance in Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
Вторую полоску вызывать. Какой-то оптимист.
You know the way. You can drive.
Reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
А ну-ка, стой.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Трое как раз.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Нам цифру 3 надо. Так, 1. Явно выше. Вот она. Беременна?
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
С девицей.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Так.
Doesn't look like anything.
Обычный хлам.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Я вижу там какую-то записку.
Optimistic, Cole.
Там что-то, нет? О. Ё-моё. Чё, ничего нету? Машина.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Так, и тут кто-то даже не доел, смотрю, ну. Пойдем-ка в гаражик. Сейчас мы тебя быстро. А вот и колеса. Красивый, однако. Что он такие урвал?
No good to me. Don't think this is going to help us. Doesn't look like anything.
О, номера. Californication.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Вот он.
Diplomatic license plates.
Nothing significant.
Так, ну ладно. Значит, тут ты машинки-то разбирал, да? Ну что, поговорим с барышней.
You really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Вот это вот врет она.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You want him home as much as we do, Anna. Tell us where we can find him.
You pretend to be concerned for me, but you would take him straight from here to a cell.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe.
Гонки.
I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Погнали. На гонки.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Форд, да.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Пошли
He's getting
отсюда.
away.
I'm gonna find you!
Gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling them out. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Ублюдки мексиканские. Ну тут. Где он? Он ушел. Твою мать. Где он? Какой я классный водитель. Так.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamp. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling them out. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Так, стоять.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Как не можешь его догнать. О, нет, нет, нет. Дай ему в ногу.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Да уж ты показал, кто здесь мужчина, это точно.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Вальдеса мы не допросили. Вот в чем дело-то.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Hey, Bronco, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I gotta break.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.